we're talking about today is bug netting. It's your best friend in a garden. Welcome to this basic gardening episode of the Wickershire Project Off-Grid. My name's Bill. I live on 3/4 of an acre and I grow food. We produce solar power. We collect rainwater. There's an awesome 50,000 gallon rain pond that's being worked on so we can irrigate. My soil is clay and very rocky and super clay. Did I say it was clay? It's a lot of clay. So this is kind of like a PSA, public service announcement for new gardeners. Raised bed gardens don't have to be hard. Somewhere in your garden, you're gonna pick out a block, a spot where you can do these little arcs, you know, hoop netting, hoop house, bug netting. You're going to plant your leafy greens in a specific spot every year. So you're going to mark that out, and then after you dig out the outer edge, you know, go about 2 inches down, 2 inches wide. Then you stretch your bug netting over, and inside that you're going to plant all your leafy greens because they don't need pollination. There's no reason you need to share your leafy green harvest, such as lettuce, spinach, kale, mustard greens, any of that stuff. There's no reason for you to share it with the bugs. This is all your work. You just go down the drain. Bug netting also produces shade, and it's a breathable material where the rainwater and the sunlight can get through. From me to you, always use bug netting. Find a place in your garden to make a patch that's at least minimal of 2 by 6 foot wide if you can, or bigger or longer depending on how much space you have. And get that area covered with bug netting. It's super cheap. It can be found on Amazon, your local gardening supply stores. There is no reason you should not be using bug netting. Anyways, thanks for joining us for this very short episode of the Wickershire Project. Happy growing, and we'll catch you on the next one. Make sure you leave me a comment down below to let me know you stopped in. Pop the like button. And I respond within the first 24 to 48 hours of said new video that is produced. See ya. As we garden off-grid, our resources and our money are limited. Everything has to be done for practically nothing or for almost for free. That's why we appreciate those seed donations that come in, or plant cuttings from everyone that supports and sends us things. You guys are awesome. Like, you get it. You get what we're doing out there, and thanks for helping. Absolutely appreciate it. Recently in the mail, we got Waltham butternut squash and purple long eggplants. Eggplants. This one's for Shawnee. Brinjal or aubergines, you know, that whole mess of eggplants. Eggplants have traveled around the world since the 17 and 1800s. Somewhere in a dictionary by a Scottish author, it was the first dictation of calling it an eggplant, which is a small white looking berry. Eggplants are berries. You eat the berry part of the plant. That's what you're eating. It's not a veggie. It's part of the berry family. Doesn't taste sweet though, right? What if it did? That'd be wonderful. They're kind of spongy, kind of got no flavor to them. And anything you put for seasoning, they soak up. And it adds a chewy, meaty texture if you do it right. But they originated in somewhere in Southeast Asia, that side of the continent. You know, and that's where it likes to grow. It is definitely a hot, dry, nasty, likes terrible sandy soil. You know, minimal amounts of resources and fertilizer. This is going to be at a minimal for eggplants, right? These things are tough. They're a weed. Things that like to eat them here are the flea beetles. So if you got eggplants, you got all those holes all over them. That's probably more than likely that's going to be a flea beetle. Your best thing to do is keep those eggplants covered with what? What we're talking about today is bug netting. It's your best friend in a garden. You just have to realize and know how tall that plant goes. That way you can set your bug netting up. The average bug netting is about 2.5, 3.5 feet, somewhere in there, for those cheap kits that they sell online on Amazon. But but they all got connectors. So if you need it, you can buy an extra set and connect them and make your own hoop houses go bigger and bigger and bigger, higher up.